So when I was 15, I wanted to kill somebody. If I'd had access to a gun and the ability to find these people, I would have done so. So let me tell y'all about it, man. And I've spoken about this. Of course, I put it in the song Godzilla. If you know me, you know this story. I've spoken about it to other people before, but let me tell y'all about, like, when it comes to racism, there's no avoidance of racism, okay? There's no avoidance of white supremacy in America. That's impossible. You can try to be as good and as cookie cutter and as clean cut as you want to be. You can't avoid this, bro. It's a sickness that exists in the entire country. You can't avoid it. All right, so let me tell y'all, as a young kid, right? My mom, we in elementary school, she lets us know, she sit us down. Look, I need y'all to listen to me loud and clear. This is how you deal with police officers and law enforcement, all right? If somebody approaches you, if a police officer approaches you, says you to stop, whatever, let me tell you what you don't do, okay? You never run. You never make a sudden movement. You never reach in your pockets. You never backtalk. All right? You never become visibly frazzled or upset or angry, ever. All you do is, yes, sir, I'm sorry, I apologize, it won't happen again, and you keep it moving. Not to mention, most of these times you're getting stopped or pulled over or whatever, harassed, you haven't actually done anything. I've been pulled over a lot in cars where they always think I got weed on me. I don't smoke. If you know me, you know I don't smoke, and I don't sell. I've never sold drugs in my life. All right. Get pulled over all the time because I look like something, right? I look suspicious. I used to have white people in school come up to me, yeah, you got some weed on you or something? Like, nah, I don't even smoke. I play ball, bro. Oh, you look like you got, what you mean I look like what? I look like me. I look like a cartoon character. Why I look like I got weed on me? Cause what? Cause I got baggy jeans and some braids and some earrings in? Y'all be moving the most drugs half the time. Let's keep it a buck. Anyway, with that being said, so mommy tells us this is how you interact with cops. To this day, right? There's certain things I don't do around police officers. Ever. Let me show y'all something. Ever since I saw Philando Castile on camera with his woman and his child in the car, and they murdered him on camera, execution, I've never carried a black wallet since. I don't carry black wallets because black wallets look like guns, okay? This is the reality of a black man in America and things you have to think about every day you leave your house. When I drive, I put this on my dashboard. I don't have my wallet in my pocket or even in my console, glove compartment. I don't have it anywhere stashed away because I'm not reaching for nothing. If a police stops me, I'm not reaching for nothing, for anything. I'm not reaching. I'm not giving you no excuse, bro. I'm not giving you that excuse. My license is on the dashboard right here in the front. So when I'm up here like this, I grab it from the front. I'm never reaching down nowhere. I'm not looking. I'm not turning my back. Anything. If I'm out for a run, or even walking from the train, from the bus, anything, right? If I'm walking and I walk past a cop car, let me tell y'all things I do. If I have music in, take my headphones out, turn the music down, because I'll be damned if I walk past and he tries to get my attention, and I move suddenly or reach and I might have loud music on. I might not even heard this guy, but it gives him an excuse to apprehend me or to shoot or do anything, right? Who knows? They'll find an excuse nowadays. And they always have found an excuse, you know? So that's one. No, I take my headphones out, no music, no loud music. If I have a hood on, my hood comes off completely. Completely. There's no, if I don't care if it's raining out and I have no umbrella, I will not wear my hood around a police officer. I won't. Because I'm not giving you the excuse. I'm not giving you the excuse. It's always, yes, sir. I apologize. Try to make a couple jokes, lighten them up a little bit just in case. And the scary part about it is we're all prepared for it because there's a certain trauma that exists. It's 400 plus years deep, right? It runs in our blood, in our veins. When we're born with 2 strikes as a black child in America, understand this, right? You're born with 2 strikes. There's a certain horror that exists with being exposed to the world at such a young age when you shouldn't have to be. But every black parent has to have this talk. And if you haven't, if you're a black child and your parents never had this talk with you, you're lying. There's no way, because every black parent in America has to have this talk at a very young age. When their children are old enough to comprehend anything, they have to understand this. I saw Tamir Rice get killed on camera, right? And I thought back to when my mom told us about play guns and about how we should never get rid of that orange tip. Because if you get rid of the orange tip, they're gonna assume it's a real gun and use that as justification to mow you down. It doesn't matter how old you are or young you are. It don't matter if they have other procedures they can use to apprehend you or to subdue you or to check the temperature. No. They got out the car and shot Tamir Rice. No time for any type of humanity involved. It's like let's just take this thing out. This is a threat to us. We don't even need to know the facts. Let's just assume. It's crazy because you can do everything right and it doesn't matter. Doing everything right does not guarantee that cop will grant you your life or will allow you to go home peacefully or safely. That's trauma. Black kids have to learn. We have to grow up fast. Man, we are born with so much against us. And it's so offensive when you hear white kids talk about how we were over exaggerating. We should get over slavery. How can we get over slavery when it still exists? Somebody riddle me that. How can I get over something that I see every day? As long as my brothers and sisters are doing life for selling weed, and now we got all these middle-aged moms that are revolutionizing the marijuana industry because it's legal almost everywhere now, and I got people that's doing years and years for weed and making 10 cents an hour doing grunt work for the police, for the government. I mean, y'all know the numbers. Black people were 13% or so of the U.S. population, 13, 14, but over 40% of the prison population. Black and Hispanic males. 13th Amendment says that slavery still exists. If you read the whole thing. And I'm paraphrasing here, but it says that slavery is abolished unless somebody is tried and convicted of a crime. That means if you are convicted of a crime, you are a legal slave. That's exactly what it means. It's plain and clear in the language. There's no way to finesse that and chalk it up to semantics. No. You are a legal slave. That's real. Go read it if you don't believe me. There was a study that talked about how black children are viewed as 45 years older by law enforcement, by the justice system, by just society, right? We're viewed as 4 to 5 years older. That means that my mom sits me down at 8 years old and tells me how to act and how to behave around cops to give myself the best chance to make it home safely, right? 8 years old, I gotta live in this world as if I'm a teenager. My balls ain't even dropped. I ain't hit puberty. My voice high as hell. I look like a girl. Long hair, big eyes, big lips, high voice. Eyes like this, innocent. I ain't even hit middle. I'm in like 3rd grade, man. I'm like 2nd grade. And I gotta live in this world as if I'm a teenager. As if I'm a man. You get what I'm saying? That's the reality of a black child in America. Every black child, men and women. Every black boy, every black girl goes through this. Black girls are told when company comes around, or you can't wear shorts or your skirt that you wore to school or whatever, because there's gonna be people here. Why should an 8-year-old black child have to behave like an adult or have to live up to some adult standard? And this is a whole nother conversation that I'm gonna talk about one day, but it's in general to say we are forced to grow up fast, very fast. We don't want to, but we have to. Let alone so many of our fathers are gone, whether to prison or to divorce or anything, right? We don't have much guidance. We have to become men very early, okay? I have to, when I go to school, I have to think about what's going on with my sister or my mother. I have to think about that because there's nobody to protect them. All right, there's nobody to protect the women in my household except myself and my two brothers. So when something hit the fan, guess what? I gotta be ready to ride. Now let's get into the story. I don't know, for some of y'all that haven't heard this, I'm 15 years old. It's like December, probably. I'm like a freshman in high school, right? I'm like 6'1", 5'11", maybe 6 feet. I'm about 140 pounds, 35 pounds. I'm a little boy, right? Trayvon, big bro, love you, bro, had a house party on the other side of town. So everybody's at the house party. Everybody's at the party. It's popping. We got the Meek Mill playing. Probably with the bit, probably in the whip, hey. Yo, that old Meek Mill went crazy. So we in there. Me at the time, all I cared about was basketball, right? Had little crushes and all that, but I was scared to talk to girls. I know y'all see me now, how I be doing. I done came a long way, but I was scared to talk to girls at 15. So, boom, I'm in the party. I ain't really talking to nothing. I'm just looking around. My brother in there getting hoes. My sister in there having fun. We all in there. My cousin Meme Leak, shout out to Leak. He was drinking. Shouldn't have been drinking. We know, whatever. We kids. Party goes on, and I start hearing about that there's some Bloods and some Crips in there. And somebody's thinking about letting off or getting busy, right? Because it's beefs. We in South Jersey. It could be somebody from the city, somebody from the Ville, somebody from Egg Harbor, somebody from Violent. It don't matter, right? It could be beef anywhere. So I'm hearing that, and I'm like, it might be time to dip. I ain't really trying to stick around in case something pop off. Like, I'm not no thug. I play ball and go to school. All right? I don't care what I'm around. I don't live that life. So I'm out of here. Yo, Malik, we about to dip. It's like, all right, let's get my man, because that man's drunk. He can't walk home to Cincinnati, whatever he lived at. He can't walk home by himself. He was going to the apartments at the time. Washington Avenue Park, y'all know. So I'm like, all right, bet. We gonna make sure we get him home. So me, Malik, my man, we dip. Now we go. Start walking. We get to Philly Ave. And it's just this weird feeling, bro. It's a weird feeling. Philly Ave, my man, I don't know why he said, I don't know where he got it from. He must have been God talking to him. He was like, yo, what if we just got strolled right here? And I'm like, why? Where'd that come from? Because we done walked on Philly Ave at night a million times. It's probably like 1 in the morning. I don't know what time it is. Late at night, early in the morning. My mom sleep or whatever in our apartment. And I'm like, yo, where'd that come from? Because we know Philly Ave. We be out here all the time. Like, man, we get down Philly Ave. We go to the past the Dunkin' Donuts, which was right at the end of my alleyway, right? The alleyway we lived on, 509B Atlantic Ave, that cross street, the alleyway, 8th Terrace or something, right? So we go, make a left, go down the terrace. We get almost to the end of the block, and we have to make a right to go all the way down Atlantic Ave to get to the apartments. Yo, we turn around, and we see like 5 people, right? We don't think much of it. People walk around at night. I ain't mad. I live next to the halfway house. We used to whatever. And man, we made that right. And we kept walking. And next thing you know, I hear footsteps running. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So turn around. Damn. It's 5 people. Full speed, right? I dip immediately. I'm gone. It ain't about the cat. I'm gone. We had this little churchyard we would dip through to get back around to my apartment, right? So boom, I'm dipping. One of them chased my man away. I didn't talk to my man until like the next day. One of them chased him away, right? My man was mad fast. I'm like, yo, I don't know what happened to him. But 4 of them went towards me and Malik. I'm gone. I'm dipping through the alleyway. I get to the alleyway in the churchyard. I look back. I'm like, damn, where's Malik at? Malik was wearing flip-flops. She couldn't run as fast, right? I'm like, yo, where's my sister, yo? Because it ain't nothing that could, like, that's my number one protection, all right? That's my number one responsibility. My sister got to get home. I don't care about you and yours right now. So I turn around and I see them gaining on my sister. And I made a split-second decision. I could have run, bang on the door, mommy, they got Malik. Or you can man up and you can go face that fire for yourself. So what I do? Take a wild guess what I did. It ain't no bitch in my blood, bro. It ain't no bitch in my blood. I turned right around, ran back. What's up? They got my sister on the ground crying hysterically. She's scared for her life, right? They got it's four white dudes, right? They drunk, very belligerent, and racist as hell. They put me on the ground. They got us both on the ground, face down, and they start talking about how, oh, we can't do anything to the girl because we gotta wait for a female officer. They were impersonating cops, right? Plainclothes cops. We gotta wait for the female officer, so we can't even touch her. And I'm on the ground. I'm like, yo, whatever y'all do, y'all gonna do it. But what you're not gonna do is touch my sister. Even when a female cop, no, you ain't putting it, no. I'm right here. I'm a man, dog. Mind you, I'm 15. I'm a little boy, but I'm like, yo, I'm a man. At the end of the day, you ain't about to do nothing to my sister when I'm right here, bro. So, next thing I know, my face getting scraped in the concrete. I mean, they in my pockets now. They talking about what the hell you selling, nigga? And I'm like, nah, I don't. I'm like, nah, y'all got the wrong one. I just play ball. I'm walking home from a party, trying to get my cousin to the crib. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Same thing I was taught. Be calm, be respectful. I'm like, I don't have nothing on me. Like, they emptied out my pocket, stole my wallet, my phone, all took everything, right? Shut the fuck up, monkey. You little monkey. What the fuck you selling, little monkey? Yeah, I remember y'all. Yeah. Don't think I forgot that night, yo. They stood me up. My sister's still crying. They stood me up. It's like four of them, right? And I'm looking at them. I'm just looking at them eye to eye, like, what y'all want to do, bro? Like, and in my mind, I ain't mind getting jumped. Let's make this clear. I didn't mind getting jumped. What I wasn't gonna do was allow my sister to get caught in the crossfire. So I didn't swing back. That's the crazy part. As angry as I was, I held myself because I'm like, yo, if I really start, my sister's going to be at risk. So I'm going to take what I got to take. Hardest I've ever been hit in my life. Hardest I've ever been hit in my life. Boom! Felt like a brick. And I ain't feel it. Like, I felt no pain. No pain. And meanwhile, this whole thing is going on. I'm thinking about how my grandmother and my mother taught us about Emmett Till. And I've seen stories on the news, and I'm having these flashbacks of my entire life. And I'm in my mind, I'm really, really like coming to grips with like, they're gonna put me in the back of a van, yo. Like this might be it. Right now, right here, this might be the end of my story. I'm 15. I'll be on Facebook tomorrow. I'll be in the paper tomorrow. And I just knew it was going to happen, yo. I knew, like, I could, man, just the vitriol I saw in their eyes and the hate that I heard when they called me a monkey and told me shut the fuck up and punching me and pushing my face in the concrete and all of this stuff. It was so like terrifying, but I felt no fear. That's the crazy part. My heart wasn't even beating fast. I don't know how, because when I think about the situation, what I thought was going to happen, and what you always talk about, I would risk my life for my family, I think because my sister was there, shout out to Malik, love you, I felt no fear. I felt no pain, I felt no fear. I was ready to accept whatever I had to accept, as long as my sister was protected. So I'm just there taking it. And I just knew that now we back on, I'm on the ground again, face down on the concrete. And I just knew. I never saw a gun. Make that clear. I never saw a gun. I just suspected, bro. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that they were gonna do me right on the concrete with my face to the pavement. And out the blue, they let us go. Let us go. I mean, we run now. We run back to the crib. Malik is crying hysterically. We banging on the door. Mommy. She waking up out of sleep like, what's happening? She don't know what's going on. We gotta go to the police station, put in a report. And all I'm thinking in my mind is like, yo, if I had a gun right now, I would go blow these fucking heads off. All of them. Mind you, I still haven't heard from Meme. I don't know where I can't get in touch with. Like, I still haven't heard from my cousin, yo. And this is my brother, you feel me? This ain't just like, no, we really, like, you feel what I'm saying? Been through it all together. And I'm just like, yo, I would blow his fucking head off if I could. All that to say, you can do everything right. There's nothing that's gonna separate you from another black person. The issue's not you, black child. The issue's not you. The issue is this racist ass system we grew up in. And though you have to learn how to navigate, it pains me to say that knowing how to navigate may not always get you back home. I cry, I weep for my brothers and sisters that I see that don't make it back home when they did nothing wrong. So when people try to invalidate your pain or try to make it seem like you're overreacting, or this is an isolated incident, it's not isolated. It's just the ones we see on camera. This happens all the time. I don't even think you could find that situation in the papers. Like, I don't even know what happened with that police report. I couldn't tell you. I didn't care. I just knew what my reality was. Even in my own city. My brother was the valedictorian in middle school. I literally was the valedictorian the year before, like December. So I was the valedictorian like 6 months before that happened in my hometown. Everybody knows me here. Let's keep it a buck. All the white, they know who I am. Because I got better grades than all y'all kids. So y'all know who I am. And I get busy on the court and on the football field. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know my mother and my grandma. Let's not act crazy here. Don't matter. Still nigga. Still nigga. And I'm blessed right here to be able to tell y'all that story. Rest in peace to George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, everybody we lost. It's such a sad time in America, man, and I'm so proud of y'all though. I'm so proud of us for the fight. It's beautiful to watch. Don't let them invalidate your method, yo. Everybody got a different way to help and a different way to fight. As long as you fighting, bro, that's all that matters. That's all I got for y'all, man. Black Lives Matter, yo.